What's up, people? Almost every week I get approached by various women who ask me what I recommend they do to become more fit and toned. And most of the time, they don't like my response. I ask them, how many days a week do you lift weights? They begin to tell me about the yoga, the treadmill, the elliptical, the Pilates, the aerobics, the carrot sticks, the string cheese, the crystal rubbing, and everything else they can think of under the sun except weight training. And I usually cut them off half list and I say, look, what about your weight training? They go, I really don't lift weights because I don't want to get big, bulky, and muscular. Well, I already knew they don't lift weights because if they lifted weights, they wouldn't be asking me the question about how to get fit and toned because they would already be fit and toned. So basically what they're saying is that they want to be soft and sloppy and fat because there's nothing in between. It's either muscle or fat, all right? One of the biggest lies ever told, other than the devil don't exist, is the fact that weightlifting will make a woman big, bulky, and muscular. It's a downright lie, and I have no idea where it came from. Lifting weights will not make you big and bulky unless you eat big and bulky. And we all know that you don't do that. Actually, to the contrary, lifting weights will make you burn fat more efficiently as well as make you appear more fit and toned and smaller. That's right. The rules don't change. Consume more calories than you burn, you gain weight. Burn more calories than you consume, you lose weight. It's that simple. And I'll take it a step further. Since weight training is a form of exercise, it actually burns more calories than you would expect. You can burn between 200 and 400 calories per hour doing weight training depending on your duration and intensity. It actually aids in fat loss rather than making you big, bulky, and muscular. Now remember this, the theory behind weightlifting, or technically weight resistance training, is to fatigue or break down your muscles by placing a load on them. Then only through adequate rest, that's the key, adequate rest and proper nutrition, the muscle repairs its fibers or heals, making it a little bit stronger than it was before. Now, when you do this repeatedly over time, your muscle fibers become stronger and stronger and firmer and firmer. Or to say it a different way, your muscles become more fit and toned. Now, isn't that what you're looking for? But as women, remember this, you cannot get big and bulky unless you eat big and bulky as well as increase your testosterone level. Ooh, did somebody talk about testosterone? That's right. Women naturally have a much lower testosterone level than men, right? This is the male hormone that causes masculinity as well as you to become big, strong, and muscular. And since testosterone is the primary hormone that causes this, it is impossible for a woman to get big and bulky and apparently muscular by merely lifting weights. Unless she's already predisposed genetically, which is less than 1/100th of a percent of society, meaning that if you're already a big, beefy, muscular woman, you should still lift weights, but obviously you're not going to get big and bulky because you're already big and bulky and you already know that, right? So check this out. According to the Mayo Clinic, the testosterone level for an adult female is normally up to 70 nanograms of testosterone, compared to their male counterpart, which can exceed 1,100 nanograms of testosterone. That means that a male naturally produces 16 to 18 times more natural testosterone than a female. So here's the bottom line. Unless you pump your rump full of synthetic testosterone, that's an external source, right? We're talking shots, baby, all right? As many of the female bodybuilders do, you will not get big and bulky and overly muscular from weight training. It's impossible. But what will happen to you if you regularly train with weights is you will become physically stronger and smaller because 10 pounds of fat takes up much more space than 10 pounds of muscle. It'll also help you to combat osteoporosis because it increases your bone density. I'm talking about weight training. It will also reduce your overall body fat composition. That's a good thing. It will reduce your risk of heart disease and diabetes. That's a good thing. And by becoming physically stronger, you actually reduce the risk of injury, including arthritis and back pain. It will also cause your body's metabolism to speed up. Therefore, you will naturally burn fat far more effectively than if you do not weight train, because it is a scientific fact that the more muscle you have on your body, the more efficiently your body burns fat. Muscle is the enemy to fat. And as I said before, you only have two choices. You can either be muscular or you can be fat. It's your call. Now, I know you don't like hearing all this, but it is what it is. And I think it's time that you take your behind to the gym, because you just heard it from the Todd.